Hi friends. Yes, I look pretty stupid in a hat, especially when my hair is like, I just tried it out today because it's pouring rain, but not as cold. So I knew my other knit hat would be too hot. Our friends just tried to April Fool us and tell us that they were moving. And I was like, no, my friends, April Fools, April Fools. So happy April Fool's Day, folks. I wish yesterday had been April Fool's and everything that happened hadn't happened. I didn't film it because it just kept getting worse, but better. Let me explain. And it also had to do with Abby. And so it was just not the place for me to film it for her comfort level. That's a direct view of what my walk looked like. Pouring rain. Well, yeah, it was pouring rain. I ain't even taking my socks off. I didn't get to 5 miles because my socks are soaking wet. And if my feet get wet, I wore the wrong shoes. To be fair, the wrong shoes were in my car. Yesterday was just a really hard day, and it was supposed to be a really good day for Abby. Let me just try and get myself, I wish I had a ponytail. Let me see if I have one in my pockets. I do not. It was supposed to be a really fun day for Abby. She went in the morning to get her braces off, and I actually was gonna ask her if she wanted to be filmed and show her cute teeth without braces on as our final little journey with her mouth. And that wasn't the case, unfortunately. She called me with a panic attack in her voice on her way home from the orthodontist. Did get her braces off, but had a cracked tooth / temporary crown, which we don't know why a real crown wasn't put on a root canal that was done a second time, because the first doctor didn't actually finish the root canal. If anyone has been here for a really long time, her story goes back so far, and that's why it's so sad. So her tooth was cracked, had a cavity, and a huge crevice opened up. Sorry, I'm swiping past text messages so it doesn't interrupt this video, but because now she has kind of a gaping hole in her tooth and an actual temporary crown that is open, we had to quickly schedule her for an emergency dental appointment, which I was going to do dental appointments anyway, get her cleanings and cavity fills, and why isn't my car going? There we go. I was going to do all that, just not like a rushed situation. Do it after our trip. Do it when we can, like, you know, take time to schedule and whatnot. Nope. Within a few hours of her getting her braces off, we were in the dentist's office. They examined her and they were like, we need to fix this ASAP. We told them our time frame for travel. And we have some other time restraints after we're traveling that made it so that there was an immediate need. So we initially scheduled an appointment for later this week to have that crown put on. Lovely insurance doesn't cover it, of course. Ironically, the office does not take children under the age of 14, but her insurance does cover a metal crown for children 13 and under at that office. I'm like, how would you cover it at this office if you don't take children under 14? It didn't make any sense. Regardless, we wanted a porcelain crown to make it more permanent. So we did end up paying for that out of pocket. Totally fine, because you just do things as parents for your children, because it is what it is. Scheduled that appointment for later this week. They advised her she's okay, eat soft foods, don't chew on that side. Everything is dandy. We went home. She was calmed down from, it was a hard morning. I put her into bed. Well, she put herself into bed with some headache medicine, and within a half hour, the dentist's office called us back and they were like, how fast can you be here? It's like 10 minutes. And they were like, we need you in here now. We can't get the crown back from the lab in time before your travel, and she has to have that crown on before you can travel. We don't want her to like mess this up again. So we were back in the office 10 minutes later, and she got all prepped for her crown. She got all the everything all cleared out and ready to go for the crown, and they are doing a rush order at the cost of $200 to $400 for the lab to get us that crown back before our trip, which I can't tell you when that is, but they're just hopefully going to tell us, okay, we have the crown, we need you to get in here ASAP, put it on, and then she's good to go. It was a long day. We're talking 9:30 a.m. to, we got home with her, I got home with her, I was doing this all with her. I think I got home with her at like 6 o'clock last night, got her smoothies from Jamba Juice to eat middle of the day, and then she initially had wanted Cafe Rio as her braces off reward, but the doctor was like, yeah, let's not chew on things tonight. Let's just have something soft. So I think she had some ice cream pie that we had made and some top ramen. And then she put herself to bed. So it was a rough day. It was a rough day for her, and I feel so bad. So she stayed home from school today and is resting. So, what does my day look like today, you may ask? I have done my walk, and I'm gonna go home and actually do my hair and get ready, despite the fact that I have yucky, I mean, it looks like it's clean hair. I showered last night, but I'm gonna do my hair because Chelsea has an appointment with her pediatrician. She's not sick. You're tilted. I'm so sorry. She's not sick, but in order for me to get her, you remember last year we finally worked out with our pediatrician, because Chelsea is so prone to ear infections when she's swimming, that our doctor allows us to take antibiotics for ear infections preemptively. Like, we get the medication, we take it with us to Hawaii. Chelsea's been in the hospital so many times in Hawaii for ear infections. It's beyond ridiculous. She's been on airplanes with ear infections, causing her absolutely excruciating pain. Our doctor does not want her to have to do that. Feels absolutely awful that she's done it in the past. And so we just have to schedule her an appointment, go in, and the doctor's like, okay, you're here physically, here's your medication, go get it from the pharmacy. That's it. That's all we're going to do, is you have to legally, physically go in person to request it. So we get to see her pediatrician today, and then I'll go get her medication and Abby's medication. I didn't get it last night because one of the medications is ibuprofen, just like 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. And she can just take that from home. She can just take a couple different pills if she feels like she was in pain. But also the mouthwash, it was like an antibiotic mouthwash. He didn't want her to swish it until 24 hours after the procedure yesterday. So there was no rush to get those medications. I knew I would get Chelsea's medication prescribed to her today. I'll go get them all at one time. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, folks. This is just real life happening. So, la-di-da. All right, I am not doing a good job at picking up the camera, but I'm also, side note, slightly hyper-focused on a couple different podcasts that I'm listening to. Anyway, so my mind was listening to that, and while I got ready and whatnot for the day, and then ate lunch while I listened, and then I talked to Abby about what I was listening to. Anyway, it's about religion, and I don't bring religion onto this, but anyway, so I apologize for not really picking up the camera. You don't know that. I didn't really have much to film aside from like getting my hair done. But I started to wrap Ashley's presents. Her birthday is tomorrow. This birthday season has really snuck up on me. I have not been as prepared. I have all the gifts. I have all the gift bags, but as I pulled everything out today to like put everything into the bags and get the tissue paper and the balloons, Abby was helping me, got the balloons blowed up. Actually, we're only just doing the gold ones, the numbers. That's all we're doing. We're not doing any other hoopla, balloon arch. We're not doing all of that. And everyone totally is fine with it. But I need a few more gift bags, and So I'm gonna go to the dollar store later. But one thing I am doing right now, it's all kind of, I have to like kind of stay in line. I've got my little Post-it note. Instead of like on my phone, I need to like keep it right here in front of me to like stay on track, in order to stay on schedule of where I need to be and when. And so right now I'm making a mad dash to go pick up a Cafe Rio order for Abby. She feels good enough to be able to eat Cafe Rio today. And the doctor said she could as soon as she felt like she could eat. So I'm gonna go pick up that. That one is on me. And then I have to mad dash that home to her and then rush back out. Maybe not rush. I might actually take time while I'm out now to go to the post office. She has a return. She's been trying to find a graduation dress and maybe a new one for Hawaii. She has one, but she kind of wants to trade up the photos because she did her senior photos in this dress as well. So she kind of wants to trade up. Anyway, it's a return for her, a return for Ashley. She knew about these clothes that I got from Target and they didn't fit. So we've already got the bigger size in this, but I had forgotten this at home. So I need to return these, but I will only go to Target once I have the prescription after I take Chelsea to the doctor. So you can see the progression of the things I need to get done is all on schedule, including getting donuts. And I literally had to write it down because just the thought of their birthdays is just not what's on my brain. And so I just need to like stay focused and make sure I get the donuts without her seeing. I kind of like to make my kids think that I forget the things that I know are important to them. But I don't actually forget them because mom brains are full of all the stuff, but we don't forget. Hopefully I won't forget. I got my sticky note. So now I'll take you along a little bit more. Okay, I'm on my camera now. Instead of my phone, I have my phone set up right here. Oh, you can't even see, sorry. Listening to that podcast still. One thing we need to mention is that Jason texted me this morning and he was like, I need the copy of the insurance card. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Hang on. Hi. Thank you. I need a cold beverage. So I'm gonna get that really quick. And now we're going to the next things. Okay, I'm gonna go in and get Abby's order really quick. Okay, so Jason texted me this morning. It's not even 8 a.m. I'm awake, but it's not even 8 a.m. He's left work like 20 minutes before. Why do you need our insurance card, Jace? Have you gotten in an accident? And he's like, I told you to not ask. I called him. And he's like, I told you not to ask any questions. I was like, have you been in an accident? And he's like, no, I got pulled over for speeding. And I was like, okay, and I was like, okay, yes, I know, you speed. He's kind of a crazy driver. He has a long commute and I can see that. And he's like, well, I mean, I just like weaved into the HOV lane to like pass someone that wasn't going the speed limit. And then I got into the other lane. I'm like, did you get a ticket for going in the HOV lane too? And he was like, no, it's not the HOV lane yet. And I was like, anyway, he got to work and he looked it up and it was a $150 ticket. So let's just give him a hard time in the comments. I don't get in accidents. Things hit my car, rocks, raccoons, and people at Costco. I don't cause the accidents. He gets pulled over. So let's just give him a hard time. It's fine. It's not a big deal. He is worried about the insurance rates. Also, side note, the insurer that hit my car has not responded to her own insurance company asking her for a statement. It's been over a week now. She's not responding to their messages. That makes me so mad. And they were like, well, you can go through your insurance if you'd like. And I was like, no. My deductible for this kind of an accident, $1,000. I'm not going to get rid of my $1,000 now in hopes that I'll get reimbursed later on. That's not happening. So, that's fun. That's fun. So we shall wait for, I don't know if there's like, maybe you guys can tell me. because Jason thinks there's like a 30-day period where the insurance company has to wait to hear back from and get a statement from the person who's at fault. Like, is that true? I don't know. If that's the case, we'll have to solve this all after we get home from Hawaii and other things that we have to do. Fantastic. For now, I'm going in to get Abby's food. All right, there's her food. I should request a DoorDash fee. I can have a couple chips later. I should have. Yeah, you added chips to that. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Enjoy your order. Thanks. I guess I get paid in love? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the problem is I'll do anything for that kid. I mean, I'll do anything for any of my kids, but. So, next up, I think I have time to go to the dollar store. I'm purposely picking Chelsea up early. Technically, her school end time, I could probably rush to get her to the doctor's on time, but I cannot fight the school traffic at the end of school and get there in time. So I'm purposely picking her up where she has to leave school early. Hopefully I get to the school before all the parent pickup line starts, so that I can actually like get out of there in time. So we're going to be early for the appointment, but that's okay. I'm literally like checking through this list right in front of me. I just cannot forget certain things for certain children. Next up, the dollar store. All right, small problem. I don't see any of the bags that I bought in here to compare it to. I actually almost got that one last time, but I don't know if it's the right colors. This one might work just because it's bright, like I think the other one was. I don't necessarily need a big one. I could do that one. I just don't like the OMG. So I just gotta look really quick. Birthday girl. I don't like the pink of that one. All right, we'll get a few. All right, I'm gonna have to be okay with this one. The gold will match the other gold. I think is on the other bag. And then this one says happy everything. I'm just kind of going off the bright color still. I'm hoping it works because literally I've looked through every single bag, and this Let's Groovy one is the only one that is like remotely like bright like the ones I got. So I can use these two, but then I got this little 3-pack of little ones, which I know I have little things that I can give her in these ones and use the bigger bags for the bigger stuff. So that will work for now, and then I think I'm just gonna get one extra treat for her. Easy. And let's see, sometimes she gets these little drinks from here, the Minute Maid ones. Let's see if they have them. I'll get her a Crush, maybe the grape. Really quick, because we're here in the office. Everything is going well, but we're also gonna get a wart taken off, right, Chelsea? Yeah. And we were saying that this wouldn't work well for Ashley. You didn't tell me we were gonna remove a wart. We're gonna freeze it off. Yeah. But for Ashley,
not like we're cutting off the finger and then.
But with Ashley, it would have had to be like a week's notice and then conversation. It's fine. Every child is different. But we would probably do the at-home remedy.
If it gets rid of the problem, I'm fine.
I know. She's like, let's just take care of it. Then it has time to recover before our trip, and then we can just go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna remove a wart. She's getting the freezer stuff. I know what it is. I don't know, because it's broken. I used to love watching my dad do this.
You're weird.
Because he would keep the stuff in the closet. My dad is a pediatrician.
Oh, I know, but that's
and I went
still
to his
weird.
office a lot.
Just to watch kids get their fingers.
No, I just couldn't watch him do it to the kids. He would remove ours. Oh, so then it was fun to like watch him do it. But
just peering over like your sister's shoulder like, ooh, I'm gonna tease you about this.
It was kind of fun.
I can see you doing that. Just to bother them.
Okay, dump it out. Good. That's your reward.
Yeah, see?
It's not white anymore. It was white before. It'll ache a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I expected it to like feel a lot worse, but then it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it just is a little bit of an, you know, I mean, she's freezing it.
Yeah.
So you can kind of feel, it's like putting a strong ice.
Expect it to feel like fire when it's ice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, donuts. We need to hide those, so she thinks I forgot them. I don't think I've mentioned this, but Ashley, a couple days ago, she was like, you have to get us donuts today. And I was like, no, you just finished the other 24 donuts that I just got you. And she's like, well, you have to get them on Monday. And I was like, no, I don't have to get them at all. And she's like, you have to get them by Tuesday. And I was like, no, I actually don't have to get you any more donuts. And she's like, I don't understand. You have to get them by my birthday. And I had totally forgotten. Not her birthday, but like that I needed to get donuts. So we gotta hide them and pretend like we totally didn't get them.
Yeah.
I've been trying to think of another April Fool's joke that we could pull, but
Just clear out Ashley's side of the room. Just, you know, tell her.
preemptively,
Well,
clear out.
Yeah.
No, that would be mean.
No.
All right, I get to go home for a mere 2.5 hours.
Yay.
I turn the camera off and Chelsea's like, I mean, you'll go home after you go to Target, right? I literally would have forgotten to go to Target. I was so excited to go home.
What do you need at Target?
All of the medicine that we just got for you and for Abby.
Yeah.
Abby can take her medicine in like an hour. Well, her mouthwash, whatever you want to.
For mouth medicine.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Okay, got the bags ready to add. I ended up getting this sweatshirt at Target. It's a zip up so that I can wear like regular t-shirts underneath it and not have to like feel like I'm always wearing a sweatshirt and have this open. I'm so used to like wanting to cover up my belly that I always just wear the sweatshirt, but change of weather changes and change of my body kind of changes that. Ashley, as you saw, fell asleep, which is perfect timing because I need to finish up these gifts and rearrange them. I got hard news when I was at Target, so I kind of got, that's why I was flustered. They are not going to accept full responsibility for my car, the other person, aka now the insurance. So I am contesting it, which is fantastic. I don't even know how to contest it. So I'm a little bit annoyed. So I'm gonna hurry and do this because I need to do this. And then I just need to fester in bed. Yeah, this looks good. I like that. Kind of brings in, it's just all kind of, it's all kind of mishmash. So I'm gonna rearrange everything really quick while Ashley's asleep. And then take her to cheer. And, oops, sorry. I really don't want to give Jason this news until I find out if we can contest it. I'm like, did you even look at the videos? I was like, this is ridiculous. So, all right, I'm not going to show you the final result. You'll have to come back tomorrow for the final result of all of Ashley's birthday presents. And they have late start school tomorrow morning. So Jason I called him and I was like, I need you to just stay home a little bit in order for her to open presents in the morning. Otherwise, we can't open them until 9 p.m. tomorrow because of cheer. So we will all be up and going early tomorrow morning for her to unwrap these. So stay tuned for that. If I don't feel like picking up the camera again tonight, in fact, I might. We might just call it a night because I'm just taking her to cheer and coming home and getting into bed because this little piece of news has kind of soured my evening and I don't want it to. I want to just like, I don't want to bring that to you guys, I guess. I want to be excited for her birthday and focus on that first thing in the morning. But busy day today, unexpected news, got Chelsea's finger fixed, got her medicine from Target, as we told the pediatrician. I didn't even use it. I still had it in my travel bag and it has an expiration on it. And she's like, perfect. So she also gave us some tips on Chelsea's reaction in the water. She thinks it's likely just from like your normal, like natural, Chelsea breaks out with rashes when she gets into the ocean water. And part of that in the years past was like an allergic reaction to sunscreen, which she no longer has. And I no longer have her wear sunscreen in the water to make sure she doesn't react to it. But she says that like a lot of the times, like you have like, you know, sensitivity under your arms or even like between your legs or behind your knees. You know, if you have like chafing or any kind of rubbing issue, that's going to be amplified with salt water. And then she also said, what was the other thing? I can't remember. So she said, you know, just putting on a simple, oh, she said, initially she said, put Vaseline under your arms, between your legs, behind your knees. I also want to add that I'm going to have her not shave the day before we go to the beach. And so that there's any irritations on her skin from shaving, because that also will have a reaction. But then we also said, you know what, why don't, because Chelsea said, well, in the past, I didn't have as much of a reaction when I wore a rash guard. Would that help? So that is also what we're going to order. Oh, that's cute.
This is a little small.
I'm not going to show Chelsea. You'll see her at the beach.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm going to go and take care of this and sign off with you guys. So take care. We'll see you for Ashley's birthday tomorrow. She's turning 12, which is
big girl numbers.
Big girl numbers. But I'm gonna share the.
Me and Jacob are never gonna let her be end of it on her birthday.
But I'm gonna share the 2 from her balloons with Chelsea. But I got an extra one, and Kaylee, because she's turning 20. Oh, yours is the 25th. I'm sharing it with Kaylee for 20.
Oh,
this is why I need to be done. My mom brain needs to turn off for the night. So take care. We'll see you guys next time.
Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, and she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day, but